All right, welcome everybody to another edition of the Vamp. So we're super excited. Woke up this morning. I got a great night's sleep last night. I slept from a whole 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. The sun was coming up, so the vampire had to crawl into his coffin, and slept all the way till 1. So I got some really good sleep today. Woke up to my targets being hit, which is even better when you wake up. I swear to God, I woke up today, my alarms were going off. I was like, oh no. I'm like, oh damn, I thought the bottom had fell out. I thought I'd missed my target. I thought I made a bunch of wrong calls on that. Crud. So I already did a broadcast this morning for all of our members on Discord. So I did a great, like an hour and a half long. And so we're going to keep this one a lot shorter. So I've already done a long broadcast this morning for all of our members. You can go join us at until1million.com. You can also find us over in the Until 1 Mil Discord where members are at. And so I wake up and I'm doing the first blast for those guys. So let's just dive right into this. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. So yesterday I had this circle. This was my targets. And this is actually down right here. And boom, snapped right up into my targets. I had a list yesterday of everything, all the reasons why I felt we were going up. So if you have been following me, we have been making all the damn right calls over and over and over again. We called this long off the Golden Cross. This was just a gravy call, honestly. I could have had my mom call this. I could have had a small pack of hamsters and a hamster wheel call this. This was just a super easy gravy call. We called this, nailed this target here. Then we followed that up by a 4-hour call that's been almost 2 days old right now as we're getting ready to close this candle. We called the on the 4-hour chart 24 hours. No, it's almost 48 hours ago. We called this right here, and you can find this call on my Twitter. You know, it's just, golly, man. I got to start putting more of these calls up on my Twitter because people are missing it. You guys got to go back and watch the videos. So I put, geez, I got to scroll back for this. Let me go find this. Got it. So there it was, July 3rd. We called this bear candle closing. We went live. We did a video during this and we were telling everybody go short. So I had a EOS long in this trade. I dumped out part of my EOS long at $9. I set my EOS long stop loss down at $8.30. You'll see why we did that when we get over to the other chart. I then, and let me get rid of this. That's weird. I then dumped out a portion of my EOS trade during the short, which was perfect. I didn't get back into my EOS trade right here. I didn't add on to my position. I should have. I was just too busy doing things other than trading. I made the call, though. I made the call I had up. If you watched our yesterday, I made the call that we had the kryptonite zone. We had the 12-hour. We had the 12-hour. Here we go. We had the 12-hour Golden Cross. We had. I mean, there's just so many things. We had historic. We had the bubble charts calling this. Just everything called this move up right here. It was all really good. We called it up right into our target zone. Nailed our target zone perfectly. Now, at this point, what we are seeing is we do have a possibility to get up a little bit higher here. It is very possible. As we're going through all of our other charts, we're looking at all of our information. One thing we're going to do, so has everybody got a good eye on this? So I am looking to ladder shorts up into here. This was my target 4 short. I am not trading right now. Unfortunately, I'm only using Binance. So I've got Binance right now. I am trapped in my, I'm not trapped, I'm still in my EOS long trade. I am now have my EOS long trade. I'm going to move my stop loss up. It was at $8.30. I'm now going to move that up to $8.90. EOS is looking a little shaky right now, but I still think it can move up a little bit higher. I'm going to force the trade to take me out. I am not going to pull out of the trade. I'm going to force the trade to take me out. Right? I'm a swing trader. I'm just going to let it happen. Let's go for it. I made money on the trade. I'm good. Okay. Now, I put this up here. This would have been a great catch zone up here, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to be a little more specific. This would have been a great catch zone for some shorts. You would be in profit right now. You'd be sitting pretty good. I still think we have room to move up one more time. I still think we have, and I've added this circle for a second target zone. I still think we can go up here and we can hit this target up here. So I'm going to add a new target. I'm going to put this target up here. I still think it is possible for us to get up here. I think it's going to be tough for us to get over this range. Sorry, let's move this up a little higher. So I think it's going to be tough for us to get up over 7K. But I am thinking this is a possible target. I am not entering any trades right now. I'm not doing anything until this daily candle closes. This daily candle closes in 1 hour and 40 minutes. I want to see what this candle looks like. Right? Now, this is very tough to call this a shooting star candle because it is not at the top of a trend. Right? This candle's not at the top of a trend like this one was. This was a shooting star candle right here. And this was a pretty easy short trade. It was a short scalp. Same thing here. This created a shooting star. You have the very small wick at the bottom. I still look at this kind of a candle as a shooting star candle, and it fell out. Once again, we called this trade perfect. Now we are setting up with a completely different kind of candle on the 1-day chart. This is completely different. Now, if this candle were at the top of a trade, if we'd gone up, 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 and I saw that this candle was higher up, I would then be more bearish on this candle, right? I'm not. It is at the bottom of a trade, so it is at the bottom right here of a trend. So like this was a perfect setup. Once again, this was a fourth identifier for us to pull a long trade. If you watch this close and it closed as a hanging man, you had the opportunity to probably pull a very high leveraged long position, and you made a lot of money on this. This would have been a perfect trade scenario. You had this is just a layup. You had the golden cross. You had the right below it. You had the kryptonite zone at 64.50. You had historic support from this, from the bubble charts. There was so much going for this. This was just a layup trade right here. Probably one of the easiest risk to reward trades we've had, including this one. This was super high, super easy layup for us. So we're doing a pretty good job trading over the last couple of days. Can everybody hear me? If you're in Discord, go over and use the audio in YouTube. Can everybody still hear me? Hello? Okay, good. Hey, Tech. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're going to look at the possible trade scenarios. We're going to go back in history right here. Actually, let's take a look at how we got here. I'm going to pull this up. So here was my chart from yesterday. This chart was up. This chart was up for everyone to see. This chart said right here, break this line, and you should go into a long position and scalp. So here we are over this line. Now, I am warning everybody in a long position, you should be looking at this trade as a scalp. You should not be looking at this as a long trade. This is a scalp. Stop thinking long, stop thinking short. You need to think scalp. All right, there's different techniques of trading right here. And you are not in a long, you are in a scalp. As long as you have that in your mind, you are setting up your expectation levels for this trade. So when we're looking at this trade, I am looking this as a scalp. And yeah, this can run, well, I mean, we already got up to 6,800. So yeah, this can run up to 7K. That's no problem. It's 200 points. That's still a scalp. It's not a moonshot. It's not anything other than that. It is still looked at as a scalp in my mind. I'm not going long on this to hold the position for a month or 2 months. We are trading the trend and we are scalping the bounces. And this was just a really good bounce. We got a good bounce. We've played this bounce now perfectly on our live feeds. We've played over 50%, we've played about 50% of this bounce perfectly right here. So everybody should be doing good. We should all be making some great trades, some safe trades. We should all be out there all happy on this 4th of July weekend while we're out blowing some crap up. So here we go. So the bubble chart called it. Now let's pull up a longer view of the bubble chart and kind of see what the history of the bubble chart is telling us. Unfortunately, I am using Binance on the bubble chart, so that is a super, super bummer for me. I'm kicking myself right now. This bubble chart to create just took hours and hours and hours. You can't even imagine how much time went into this damn thing. So I eventually will switch this over to a Bitstamp or BitMEX chart, Bitfinex chart. So let me get there. I will get it done. It's just going to have to take so many hours to get this thing done. So we did break above. Now, let me tell you, this is on the MACD, on our MACD chart. You know, when we're looking at this, we're seeing that we did break out. We broke out over. So when we broke this white line, we should all be in. If you guys remember my way back down here where this green box is, I had hedge a long, hedge a long. So you all should have been in long trades here, right? Ready to jump out of your shorts. And this was where this has just all been free money. This is free money zone right here. Now this does have some legs to run, and we're seeing this not only on the MACD chart, we're seeing this on our RSI chart also. So we're seeing the same exact thing on the RSI chart. So we're going to bring up a really crazy comparison that we have from 2017 and now. And here we go. Let me stretch this out. So this is just super, super, super. I'm going to shrink this up a little bit. It's just so crazy how this is playing out the exact same from 2017. Did the same thing in 2017, the same thing in 2016. And here we go. Tried to line the days up. So you can see back here in 2017, almost to the day we're coming in here. And this is the daily chart. So here's your daily chart. So here the difference between now and then is that this today is more bearish. And in 2015, I looked at this as more bullish. Sorry, 2017, this is more bullish. Here, you still had today, 2017, you had the support of the 50 MA, which is a very substantial and very a solid support line. So you had, look at, here you go, here's the 50. Look at it work as support right here. This is great, right? You know, here's the 50, works as support right here. Here's the 50, works as support right here. Here's the 50, working as support. The 50 has a lot more support than the other MAs that we're using right now between the 7, the 30, and the 50. So right here, I would have looked at this particular situation. If I was tracking just the MAs, I would have looked at this as a very bullish, I would have been more bullish here. Now, what we saw was a combination of some very bearish candles. So you had these hanging men candles. So you came up. This was a spinning top. So you came up here to the spinning top. This was a signal for a bearish reversal. You then had a perfect setup. Look at this right here. Perfect setup for a shooting star candle. Right, and this is what I'm watching down here. I'm trying to see what the setup is down here. If you look at the candle setup for today, we are setting up a spinning top candle. This is forming up to be a spinning top candle. right? And a spinning top candle is right here. A spinning top candle is a candle that we use to call a reversal, but it can also be a delayed signal candle. So that candle can be telling us, hey, watch out, it's coming, right? Now this was then followed up by a shooting star candle. If you would have been in this trade here, you would have shorted the crap out of this, and this would have been just a double home run here. This would have been a pretty easy trade. It then got over here. You were knocked down again because you fell down below the price. So you had a death cross, perfect on the price action. So this would have been an amazing trade. Here I see this a little bit different. Now, warning sign. We have got to, if you are looking to short this is where this gets a little bit tougher here to trade. So we've got let me pull this. So right here, we have got this possible golden cross forming right here, right? So you've got this golden cross that's trying to form right here. And this golden cross is very dangerous. And this does give me, this is why I'm looking, one of the things I'm looking at, yeah, we can get up here to 7K. We can pop up here just like this. We make this a spinning candle just like that. The next candle we can form can be some type of a pokey up, pop the 7, drop back down, and then I feel we're just going to lose whatever momentum we have, and we're just going to slowly fall out here. Just going to slowly fall out. Similar to this. The only difference is we're now using this 50 MA as a resistance point, where we didn't have that here. We use the 30 MA as our resistance point. The 30 MA is actually a weaker MA than the 50. All right, let's look at our RSI charts. So this is something, so we had one of the members today, Peak, who is one of our top analysts. The guy is a beast, Peak Ascent. We love him. Peak has been in my private trading view chat where there's there's 10 people in there. 10 people who get to see me do all my charting all the time. And Peak has been in there since the very beginning. Great guy. So Peak is one of our analysts. We also have over working in the Discord paid area. We also have Swad over there. Shout out to Swad. Guy's a beast. We got Nick. We've got some really great TA guys. And of course we got my partner Until 1 Million just making the beast calls with his indicator. Great job, man. So right here, what we're looking for is we're watching this RSI chart. So historically, in the near times, I'm going to show you this real quick. Okay, let me pull this other chart up. Come here, chart. Where are you at? Give me a second here. Yes. Nope. All right. Let me do this. Let me pull this up. Let me add an indicator. Just want to kind of show you guys where we're at. All right, perfect. I'm going to pull this off. Going to get rid of this. Don't need this. Gonna blind this out. Oh, shoot, there it is. It's already there. Damn it. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna squeeze this up real quick. I want you guys to get a good look at this. Let me pull this volume off here. There we go. Okay, so here's our daily chart where we're sitting today, right here, okay? And you see every time we've come up and we've broken the 50 RSI, we've had a really solid run, right? We've had some really good runs breaking the 50. So here you go, here's the 50 trekking along. We're right on it. Right here we broke the 50, right? The 50's right here, had just a great moonshot run. Here we broke the 50 right here and right there. So we broke the 50 We broke the 50 right here. We had this double top. We stayed over it. We dropped back down. Now this got all the way up to 58 RSI, 59 RSI. So you're basically went from 50 to 58, down, back to 51. But you never really dropped back. There you did. Yep. So you drop back down a little lower, then come on over here. And here was the last time we really broke 50. And I mean, just absolute moonshot. There was your moonshot right there. But if you go back and you take a look at what happened in 2017, this is so unbelievable how the comparison is this chart. And this happens exactly the same thing in July of 2017. So we have the same thing happened in July of 2017. Let me take all the indicators off. Here you can see, here we broke, we came down, we're at the 50 on the daily. We broke the 50. We broke the 50, rode it up, rode the 50 up to like almost 55, and then just kind of finally tanked down. So historically, you can break the 50 and it will roll back over. It's just so many anomalies. And right here, I got to tell you that the 12-hour chart on this is just absolutely mind-boggling how precise these things are, just how these things kind of played out together the same way. And here, let me change this. So, come on. Let me go, where are you at? There it is. Oh, it moved me. Oh, what's in it? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, I hate that. Sorry, let me get this back over here. Where are you at? Almost there. There we go. Sorry. All right, so here you are. So we had a very simple, this better not have kicked me back or I'll be pissed. There we go. Okay, here we go. So you can see that we had almost exactly the same situation, the same scenario happen here with all of our MAs when they came together on the 12-hour chart. So here you see the 7 and the 30 with a quick jump up, golden cross to another golden cross. Now this went up and this formed a spinning top candle on the 12-hour chart. This was different on the one-day chart, so our one-day chart played out a little bit different. Remember, we had the spinning top, and then we went up into the candle. We went up into the shooting star candle. So a little bit different played out. You can see where we're at today on the 12-hour. So on the 12-hour, we're making this kind of forming up to be kind of like a shooting star candle a little bit, but we're watching this close. Now look at how crazy this is. In this whole section right here, I mean, if you go back, it's just very uncanny how these look the same, right? So you come down, you pop up, you come down, and then you just kind of ladder up. And it's just it happens every time. So you look at every July. This is what July looks like. So here's July 2017 right here, right? Throw the indicators back on. So here's July 2017. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this out. I'm going to pull this back to, so let's put a little box on this. There's July 2017, and this is the 16th of July 2017. And then this is, that's March. We tried to compare that, it didn't work. Oh, geez. There it is. There it is. There it is. So then look at this. 1 year earlier. This is July 2016. It does the same thing. So you have the same thing, and you're going to take, so we're going to come over here, we're going to pull this, we're going to go find the 12th, the 6th, where is the 6, 6, 6, 6? Boom, there we are. So this is the 5th, and you see here it is. You got the crossover, you got a crossover, so it's a little bit different. So you had a lot of wild crossovers right here. Look at this crazy, a lot of stuff going on here in July. A lot of bullish and bearish crosses. And then finally this thing just tanked out, right? So this tanked out on the 7th and then rallied and then tanked out again. So whatever happens in July, I don't know, what the heck goes on in July every year? What am I missing? What am I missing? For the people who've been here in crypto for years and years and years, what am I missing that happens in July? In June and July of every year? It's just crazy. I mean, I don't know what, I wasn't around at that time, so I really can't help you guys out to look back historically with any FA. And I don't have any idea. I don't know. I just don't know. But I will tell you this, historically, we did not pump on the 6th. So remember, we're looking at our charts. We are using the time frame of the 6th and the 12th still as we're using our charts and running them out. But I don't know what the significance is. But I have found this for the last 2 years. The same damn pattern played out again and again, which is really crazy. So there's the 17th. We're doing everything exactly the same, and that's just pretty wild. So people think we are going to moon on the 6th, just like we have last couple times. Do I think it's possible? I don't know. I don't like it. So let's pull up our, let's go to our, let's pull up some TD for everybody. This is my 3-day chart. Where's my 3-day chart? Let me pull up my 3-day chart, and we can do a little bit of, okay, here we go. Here's the 3-day chart. So on the 3-day chart right here, this is the 12-hour. Let's go up to the 3-day. Here we go. So we are in a green 1. This is forming a hanging man candle. Be careful. Be very, very careful. We still have 1 day to close this candle out. We're about to close the daily candle now. The daily candle is about to close as a spinning top, which is a, so look, here we go. We had a spinning top followed by a spinning top. So we need to be really careful here. So here you go, spinning top falls out. Right, this is a pretty substantial, this is a hanging man. I looked at this as a hanging man candle, not as a, I'm sorry, I looked at this as a bearish hanging man, not as a hanging man on the bottom. I did not look at this as a bullish hanging man. So let's just be really careful. So you had the spinning top and the dump, spinning top. So you had this, came down, spinning top called the reversal, spinning top, and we're creating a massive, a second huge spinning top. Once again, I feel the only reason we are up where we are at right now is because of both of the setups, the layup trades we had on the golden crosses. Here's our top up here. I am laddering shorts up into here. I am still in my long trade. Can this thing fall out? Yeah, hammer candle there. Yeah, well, this is a doji right here. This is a doji. Let's see. So anyways, I just think that this is, we got to be really careful here. This is giving us a second signal. These are both reversal candles. This is scary times. I still think we have room to go up a little bit. And I don't like, so on the 3-day chart, back here we go, our 3-day chart. You know, I wonder if this has got my, I think I deleted it all off. Dang it. It's all gone. This is the 3-day chart, so let's take a look here. 9 called the bottom, 9 called the bottom, 9 called the top. Not good. And I am telling you guys still, I am still telling you, even if we go up, even to run up here, I'm still calling the bottom at 4,800, 42 to 4,800. I'm still calling this target as our bottom target. When we get down here, I will call this as our bottom target, and I will call this as a nice run, okay? This is still my target. This does not make me happy. This makes trading a lot harder for me right now. And when I count this on the TD sequential, I count this as a green 1, a green 2, and a green 3. We could still see another green 4, which would be a green 2. We could still see that. I do not like this setup. I do not look at this and say, oh, we are going to the moon. I want to see this. I want to see this right here. This says, hey, moon. Hey, moon. And this is a moonshot. Delusions of grandeur going to $50,000, $60,000 in one long push is absolutely not going to happen. It's going to gradually take time to get there. This is a moonshot, guys. This is awesome. I mean, what more can you ask of getting into the bottom of this trade and riding it for, 3,000 points? So I am and will be laddering shorts up here. I am still in a long trade. I am hedged. The smart people are following us and they are hedged. KK, how you doing, buddy, in our Discord? Dude, KK, I tell you what, we got this guy in our Discord. He's actually helping us out with TA over there now. The guy made like an unbelievable amount of BTC on one trade. Unbelievable. If he wants to tell you guys how much he made, he can. But the guy is, wow, like nailed it out of the park with some amazing trades. Good for you, KK. But right here, I am not feeling. I'm just not feeling it. Let's go back and let's take a really quick look at our volume today. See how our volume is panning out. Just crap. Just crap. Look, even here, look at this. Come on. This is good volume. This is a lot of volume up here. This is good volume. This is great volume. Right? Look at this. This was great volume. This is everybody in crypto going, oh my God, I'm such an amazing trader. I'm so glad I got into crypto. This is so amazing. This is people going, oh shit, I can't tell my wife I just lost $6,000. Oh crap. Right? That's the way I look at this. And right now we're down here and there's guys going, seriously, man, I just told my wife I sold everything out, even though you're still sitting in crypto. You're probably sitting on the sidelines, but you're crying in your coffee right now. This does not show me confidence in this bounce. This just doesn't. This is not good. And let's go back and take a look at the daily. Let's go back to the daily. Let's pull up our daily on our volume. Right? There's our daily for our volume. I mean, just abysmal volume. And let me tell you what I'm worried about. So we are doing the same thing today on our charts as we kind of did right up here also, right? We did the same thing right back here also, where we came up, we see the same indicators happening. We see this pump, we see right here, we see we're in this little run section right here on our RSI, on our MACD charts. So that's why I feel we do have a little ways to go here. It is still possible. And I'm seeing this. I'm still looking at this. Here's what happened. So if you're following this, you can just see this just kind of dump down. And look at this ugly volume dump right here. Just the volume just went to absolute crap as we were just flying up here. So the volume was very telling for this push. There was no volume in this push right here. There was no volume behind this run right here. There is no volume behind this run right here. There was no volume behind this run right here. There just isn't. There's no volume supporting this price action. Yeah, holders are wrecked. If you're a holder and you've been listening to the wrong people, you're possibly down 90% in your portfolio if you're still around. Holders are wrecked. Right? Swing traders are winning. Guys like me, we're winning. because we're not holders. We're swing traders, and we will be holders. We will be holders as soon as we do find the bottom. We will hold for that really nice long swing trade, right? We're looking for it. We had a great chat on last night on our chat about ICOs and where we, some we were having a good chat in some of the discussions last night on our ICOs. And I have to tell you, if you are getting into ICOs, I would be very, very careful of what country the ICO, the first thing I would look at is what country this ICO is in, where they're at. We talked about, even Binance, kind of where they're at. They're in Malta. Yeah, you guys got to be just very leery when you are investing. Listen, there's a lot of money to be made in ICOs. I did finally get into my very first ICO. I bought into Scroll Token with Johnny. Johnny did, dude, the guy, he paid. He's actually in anonymously in our group. He's under an anonymous name. He's hilarious. I actually talked to him the other day. If you do, I just want to tell you guys, there's lots of money in ICOs. And if you do buy into an ICO, please buy into an ICO in a first world country where you guys have some recourse to go after people. Buy ICOs that are in England and the central of Europe. Buy ICOs coming out of America, even Canada. You guys, you do have protection buying into these ICOs. And you know what? These people know that. They understand that. They know that there is they know that there is legal liabilities. There's legal ramifications to come after them if they don't try to produce something. People are getting better. Yeah, it's not that all ICOs in America got wrecked. It's just that the early ones got wrecked. I mean, come on, BitConnect. Come on, guys. Come on. So one of our members came out today. He missed our live chat. He missed the members only chat. He said, "What did I miss? What did I miss?" I said, "Go long on BitConnect. Buy, 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 buy. 25 times long." It was buy. So yeah, I'm kidding. Do not go long on BitConnect. I'm only joking. All right. So right now that's kind of it. We went over a lot more detail in the members areas. Let's go over really, really quick here. Woo, man, look at this 12-hour candle. Look at that 12-hour candle. Where's our daily candle at right now? Be careful, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That is an ugly, ugly, ugly rejection right there. All right, so once again, I told you guys, wait for this daily candle to close before you jump into any positions, all right? So now take a look. Look at how quickly this changed. Remember the shorts, I told you. So this was our target zone to place your shorts. It was clearly in the other, where is that? Where my other chart was at. Let's see. There it is. Let's see what we got going on here right now. Ooh, that is a long wick on that baby right there. So if you did get into your short up here in my target, wow, you're crushing it right now. You're looking really pretty. You're doing really good right now. If you pulled a short up into my target, you're looking great. Good job, V1. Great job. Awesome, JD. Yeah, wow. So, once again, I told you I was laddering shorts. Okay, so I just switched exchanges. Don't judge me right now. So I am in my EOS long still, and we talked about my EOS long in the other. And let's go over my EOS long really quick. Here we go. So I said this is a dangerous trade. This can bleed up. This has been streaming 24 hours. So this is a bleed up. This bled up. But this also was a, look at this. This is forming a very, very ugly candle. So you are now switching over to a red 1. So you had this 9. So I have to tell you, this is a very challenging, dangerous trading position for anybody right here, right? This is very dangerous trading position, you know, because you're showing the green 9, you're showing you got the 50-day. The 50-day just rejected this, and this is kind of what the similar thing I would like to see happen on the daily chart. Oh my God, look at Ethereum. Wow. So everybody's following BTC right now. So take a look at this. This is what I want to see on the chart with BTC. Look at the 50-day. This is what I'm telling you guys about the power of the MAs. There it is, clearly in action, just wiping out those long trades. Just massive rejection. Let's see over here. See, here's our the difference is our 50 is here. I was hoping to get up here, get up a little closer to this before we fall out. But this is there some FUD going on? Is there FUD going on right now? Did it just hit my target and then just tanking? Tariq, I like BNB. I like it as a long hold. Just be careful. I do, you know, if when the market is tanking, BNB has been doing great running the opposite direction. It seems like people are using BNB as almost a tether-like coin. India FUD. JT, what's going on with India? I thought that, I mean, how much India FUD can there be? What, are they going into people's houses? Oh, India banned fiat? Holy cow. How'd they ban? So they banned USDT? Does anybody pop up an article real quick? Anybody got any articles? Hey, anybody over on the in the Discord? You guys see this India FUD going on right now? India banned RBI to BTC. From India on exchanges. I do not know what RBI is. Holy cow! So that's the Bank of India. They banned all accounts linked to crypto. Wow, major Indian FUD going on right now. I hope you guys got into those short positions up there. In my targets, if you guys did get into those short positions, you're crushing it. And if you're holding your longs, your short stop should have been snapped on your longs already. Not all accounts. He's saying not all accounts. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let's just be watching this FUD. All right, I'm going to have a super huge sad face if we don't get back up here to a second target. I'm just going to have really big sad face. Big sad face. Dang it. I hate it when it hits my target and I can't get into the damn thing because I can't use my trading platform. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Let's take some really good questions today. Gonna do a couple questions. Anybody on YouTube? Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, so people were saying that was really going on yesterday. Got it. So what they're saying is the exchange, the accounts, nothing has been decided in India till the 20th of July. Till the 20th of July. Lee, I don't use EMAs. I strictly just use MAs. I used to use WEMAs, the weighted ones. I used to use the TEMAs. I found out that the MAs are actually the most reliable. Can you hear my dog? My dog's like, seriously, play with me or I'll I'll poop in the bed. So I definitely don't use the EMAs. I just stick with the 7, 30, 50, 100, and 200. I also use the 128, 128 day. That's the only other one I use. 128 day. Do you use fib numbers for the MAs? No, I do. I use the 7. So once again, guys, crypto trades 24/7. So I use the 7 and the 30-day representative 7-day week and 30-day month. We went over this. You can see this in the private members chat groups. We actually go over this in detail, how the MAs work, how I use the MAs. No. I don't think that we have the volume right now to go on a bullish run. I know a lot of people think it's possible. We're going to need some major news. Major events going to have to happen. We're going to have to see something go down, like, you know, a war. You know, and that could be the trade war too. You know, something crazy take off like the trade war, a recession kick in, which I still think is not. We're still 18 to 36 months away from an economic downturn, at least in America. We are all kind of getting ready for that. But we need some major news for crypto. You know, the ETFs, ETH going as an ETF. There's a lot. There's plenty of things. The SEC can come out with some good news. China could unban crypto. There's a lot that could happen. Yes, Lee, yes. Yeah, so we do, like I did this morning, I did a super long, super in-depth TA for the members. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's included with the bull package. Listen, I was already laddering in my shorts up higher. I had my target zone for laddering in the shorts. You guys had that already set. You should have been in your short. You should be out of it. You should be out of your longs probably. I mean, my longs snapped already, probably on my EOS. It's probably gone. So I did make good money on my EOS trade, but you know, right now where you guys are sitting, remember, you don't always have to be in a trade, everyone. You don't have to be in a trade. It's not like people are going to stop trading tomorrow and they're not going to allow trading again tomorrow, right? That's just not going to happen. You guys have got years and years and years to trade. If it's an uncertain time and you don't feel you're getting into a good position, wait a few days. Just wait. Come back. All you got to do is say, hey, Vamp, you know, let me know in a good time. We had some amazing layup trades just lately. They're just freebies. They just get, I mean, and that was another one. So we've had 4 home run trades in a row. I mean, how many more home run trades can you have to where you finally got to have a difficult one, right? So look, we had the bottom. We called the bottom at the perfectly. I called the bottom exactly pinpoint. So we nailed the bottom. We nailed this trade. We nailed this trade. We nailed this trade on the golden cross here. We nailed this trade in the zone. How much more accurate can we possibly get? You know, I cannot get any more accurate than calling almost every single trade. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I mean, I literally have called every single trade out here perfectly since the bottom. I mean, all the way down to the bottom. So we've had a little run of just some super easy trades. And you guys should be up. You hit my targets. My charts have been running 24/7 for you guys to see our targets. And you guys should be taking advantage of that. Yeah, this is vicious. And you know what? This is going to trade. This is going to close. We got still an hour left for this candle to close. So let's see what happens when this candle closes in 1 hour. Because this might form up. Okay, so let's be careful here. Because if this does drop down, this will then form a bearish candle. Right, because this would be an inverted. This would be a hanging man with going up. This would actually could create a very bullish candle setup here. Let's be careful. let's see how this candle closes on the daily. Let's wait for it. If this drops all the way down here, so let's take a look at this setup. Let me bring up a quick cheat sheet for everybody. And here's my cheat sheets. Let me bring this up real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. So here, whether it's an inverted hammer that it's kind of trying to create right here, but this is possible, something like this at the bottom. So you have this trend down. Let's see where this goes to if this dumps all the way down here and makes this long inverted hammer. This is a kind of a really crazy candle we got going on right now. Also, you can see one of the things we went over the members chat is how this nailed the resistance perfectly. Tick, tick, tick. Actually, it went over here if you pull down to the 12-hour chart. So you see that tick, 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 body, body. So this was perfect on the 12-hour chart. So this 12-hour chart called the tippy-toppy of that candle absolutely to the dime. I mean, it was off probably by 1.2 points. Yeah, let me see. That doesn't really help us. Trying to find a swing action chart here with candles that'll give you guys a good setup for what's possibly happening. Not really seeing anything. All right. Morning, Annie. How you doing, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good. It was a good day today. Got another target hit. Doing good. Short should have been opened. And listen, everybody, if that's all the questions we have, I have like 100 messages that are stacked up that all need to get addressed. And thank you, Crypto Light. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, thanks, JD. Thank you. Dude, I'm super excited right now. I still would like to see this pop back up. We're an hour away from this candle closing. Let's see what happens. Let's see, listen, once again, you do not have to be in a trade. Yes, Carlos, it does need to be at the bottom. But if you look at the 12-hour chart, take a look at the 12-hour chart right there, buddy. Take a look at the 12-hour chart. That looks like a hammer right there. Brazil. One day, man. One day. One day I'm coming for you guys. You do not have to be in a trade, everybody. Just wait, Trade smart. You guys, I try to post my videos every single day. I try to be here for you guys. Right? I'm here for you. I'm trying to do my best. It's a little harder to do it. Now we're trying to spend more time focusing the live chats and live streams for the members. We do get into more detail. But listen, let's trade safely out there, everybody. Okay? I really want you guys to make sure that you are understanding that you do not always have to be in a trade. You can sit on the sidelines and wait for a better setup, right? And that's, come out for a day, take a break, watch a video, watch my TA, get an idea. Hey, look, this is a pretty good opportunity right here. Look, and go back in it gradually. Stop going all in, stop going all out. All right? Please, everyone, no more all ins, all outs. Ladder ins, ladder outs. That's what you got to be doing. All right? So, that's it. I'm going to leave my targets here the way they are, and I'm not changing them. Still think we can get up here. I still think we can get up here and get a bit of love. Let's see how this see how this closes in 1 hour. And with that, I would like to thank everybody. If you do get a chance, please go to my Twitter. Give me a follow. Give me a shout out. Come on, guys. I have nailed these targets over and over and over for days and days. I mean, can I get some love on Twitter? Come join us at until1million.com. Come join us on our Discord at until1million. Really appreciate all of you being here. I'm going to go out and try to spend a little bit of time in the sun today. Happy 4th of July to all the Americans out there. And thank you all. Have a good day.